Imagine the top 10 to 20 people in your niche and industry promoting you and your products and your programs to their already existing audience of customers and people who are already interested in what you have to offer. Imagine adding hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people to your email list almost overnight. And imagine enrolling hundreds of new customers into your products and programs in a matter of weeks. Well, this is what's possible when you leverage the power of joint ventures in your business. My name is Joshua David Hayward, co-founder of JVology, where we work with people and experts just like you to master the art and science of profitable partnerships and use joint ventures in your business to get access to an already existing audience of people who already want what you have without any of the upfront expenses and expensive advertising and Facebook ads and all of those things. In this video, I want to share with you the opportunity of joint ventures and how to implement joint ventures in your business, and share a special opportunity for you to join me for 3 days at a live event where you will master the art and science of profitable partnerships. So for me, several years ago, I was running my own business in this experts industry, sharing my message from stage, offering coaching, and was building a pretty successful business. But what really happened was that I had 3 full-time jobs working for myself. And I was working hard, I was passionate about what I was doing, but I was trying to do everything myself. And ultimately, I was the lone wolf, doing all my own marketing, my own graphic design, setting up for my own events, tearing down afterwards, speaking, selling, customer service, basically everything. Can you relate to that? And I felt really stuck because I had this dream of going to travel the world full time, but I thought that I had to make $1 million a year in order to do that. And when I realized joint ventures, and I was first introduced to this idea of having other people promote me to their already existing audience, and me being able to promote other people's products and programs and earn a commission without having to do any of the delivery myself, my mind was open to this new opportunity. So I started to look into joint ventures. I started to learn from other people who were already doing them. How do I really get into this game? How do I do joint ventures in my business so that I can escape the time for money trap that I've created for myself? And very quickly, I was able to transition my business model and all my marketing strategies to be more on the joint venture side instead of just relying on myself. So in my first month of actively doing joint ventures, I earned over $15,000 in commissions. And here's the thing, I didn't have to do any of the delivery. This was just me promoting my friends and other people in industry that I had met, that I believed in their product and their service, and I knew that my small audience of about 1,000 people on my email list could benefit from what they were offering. So I shared with my email list and my tribe these people's products and programs and services, and for every person on my email list that ended up purchasing their product or program, I earned a 50% commission, and I didn't have to do any of the delivery. And then I started doing more joint ventures, and for 2 years I traveled the world full time, working on average 4 to 8 hours per week, and had the freedom that I had always been wanting. Then I started doing coaching again and masterminds, and then partnered with my business partner in JVology and in Mastermind to Millions to launch the Mastermind to Millions brand. And we launched the Mastermind to Millions brand strategically using joint ventures. We built really high-level and valuable relationships, and then leveraged those relationships and had those people who already had a huge existing tribe and audience to share our message of Mastermind to Millions. And in our first 9 months, just online, just from joint ventures, we generated over $1 million in sales. And in our first year with the brand, we generated $2.3 million in sales. And this is all because of joint ventures and leveraging the power of profitable partnerships and connecting with other people who already have that existing audience. Had we tried to launch Mastermind to Millions just on our own and run it with Facebook ads and traditional marketing, we'd be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to generate the results that we did on the front end that we didn't have when we first started out in the business and launching the new brand. So for you, joint ventures can be extremely powerful because instead of having to invest tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars into Facebook ads and traditional marketing, you can simply build 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 really high value relationships with other people who already have the audience. They're already talking to your target market. They already have the trust. They already have their attention. And when you can get those 10 to 20 people in your niche and your industry to promote you and your products and programs to that already existing audience, that already existing audience already wants what you have, they just don't know about it. So if you're tired of being the best kept secret and you want to get your message out there in a bigger way, then joint ventures can be one of the best ways to do it, and one of the ways to do it very quickly, that almost overnight, and when I say almost overnight, you've got to build the relationships with people, but once you engage their support to promote you, then in a matter of days and in a matter of weeks, you can have an extra 1,000, 10,000, even 100,000 people added to your list when you do this correctly and engaging with you, and then hundreds or thousands of customers that are engaging with you and enrolling in your programs, buying your products online, signing up for your coaching, coming to your live events. So the opportunity of joint ventures is almost endless, and it's absolutely amazing when you can implement them in your business strategically and powerfully so that you get your message out there in a bigger way, you create a bigger impact for more people, you enroll more customers and clients, you share your message with more people, creating that bigger impact, and you put more money in your bank account to create the lifestyle that you want. Now, me and my business partner have been doing joint venture partners for years now. We've learned the ins and outs, we've made a lot of mistakes along the way, and we've created a lot of success. So we have designed and developed a special 3-day event called JVology Live. And JVology really is the perfect mix of people, fun, and profit, where we teach people like you the art and science of profitable partnerships and how to integrate joint ventures into your business. And we would love to invite you to join us at our next JVology Live event. Now, when you come to JVology Live, we're going to start out at the beginning. So even if you're just starting with joint ventures, we're going to start out with how to get JV ready. You're going to learn the mechanics of getting personalized tracking links that you're going to send to your partners. You're going to learn how to structure your offers and create your programs. You're going to learn how to connect with joint venture partners and all of the basic stuff as the foundation when we first start out the event. And then moving throughout the event, we're going to get more in depth. So even if you're already doing joint ventures and you want to learn how to leverage joint ventures at a much higher level, running bigger promotions, then this event is going to be for you as well as we move throughout this process. So I'll tell you more about the content in a second, but one thing that I'm really excited about and that I love about this event is it's essentially a great big networking party. So we throw a VIP reception the day before the event. We throw a little party the first day of the event, the second day of the event. We've got VIP lunches to connect with our VIPs where we have additional training. And we have a bunch of networking exercises and experience where you get to connect with the other people in the room that are there for the same reason. They're there to learn about joint ventures. They're there to connect with other partners. And you get to build relationships with those people. They're there looking for partners. They're there looking for products and programs to promote. And in the facilitated networking and joint venture exercises, when you come to the event, you're going to get to connect and start building those relationships, start engaging joint venture support, start doing joint venture pitches, which you'll learn how to do at the event. So not only are you going to get the great content that I'm about to share with you, but you're going to get to connect with other people that are looking to do joint ventures, that are looking for other people, products, and programs to promote to their list, that are looking for people to promote them to their list, that have products and services that your existing audience could really benefit from, that you can earn a commission without having to do any of the delivery. And it's more of a hands-off thing for you. So when you come to JVology Live, first thing we're going to do is get clear on your target market. So who is your target market? Who are you really wanting to connect with? And then who is already talking to that target market audience? We're going to talk about the basics of getting JV ready. You're going to learn about the different softwares to use and implement in your business, learn about setting up your personalized tracking links so that when you have joint venture partners promoting you, you know the leads that are coming to you and the customers that are coming to you, you know exactly which partner they're coming from so that you can reward that partner with commissions, which is what's going to incentivize them to actually share you with their audience. And when you come to the event, you're going to learn a bunch of different incentivization models and different ways to have people engage with you and the different motivation structures of different partners. But typically how it works in this experts industry is that there's going to be a commission going back and forth so that they will email for you. You'll sell your products and programs to their list, you'll do the delivery and pay them a commission where you still make 50, 60, 70% yourself and you're just paying that small commission to your JV partner on the front end to, quote, buy the customer, which isn't really the greatest language, but it's what's going to make sense in this video for you. And now you have this new person engaged with you that you've paid a commission on the front end, but now they're engaged in your products and your programs, and they're enrolling for your next level in your business, for your coaching, for your mastermind, for your high-end programs, that you get to keep all that money because you're doing all of the delivery, you're doing the sales process, and you're doing everything to really add more value to their life. So you're going to learn all that stuff as well. Then we're going to dive into more of where to find your ideal joint venture partners. So we're going to make lists of who your ideal partners are. We're going to learn how to find them, how to connect with them, where to find them, what are the top places that they're hanging out so that you can connect with them. Then you're going to learn how to approach them and communicate with them to have them engage in supporting you in your launch or your promotion. You're going to get email templates, Facebook message templates, talk scripts, so that when you're having a conversation with somebody, how do you really connect with them on a deep level and build value and contribute value in that relationship, so that when it comes time for you to request the support in your promotion, that they're like, hell yes, and I really want to support you. So how do you do that? And there's a specific science to doing that, that when you come to JVology Live, you're going to learn exactly how to do that, how to connect on a deep level with those people that are already talking to an already existing audience of people who want what you've got. They just don't know about you yet. Now, also when you come, you're going to learn how to create commission structures. So what's the commission structure that you're going to have in your promotions, so that you're rewarding people in a way that they're actually going to be engaged and like, yes, I want to support you. How many times can I mail for you? If we're talking the typical mailing and commissions-based type of joint venture. But when you come to JVology Live, you're going to learn a ton of other ways to joint venture, even if you don't have a big mailing list, even if you don't have a mailing list at all right now, and even if you don't have a hot product to sell or any prior relationships. You're going to learn exactly how to do it no matter where you're starting out. Then, talking commission structures, we're also going to talk about prizes and promotions and creating leaderboards and crafting a really engaging promotion for all of your partners that creates co-opetition, as we call it, that gets all of your JV partners to be in competition with each other to see who can support you and the market at the highest level by generating the most new leads and prospects for what you have to offer, and generating the most sales and most commissions for themselves and the most new customers and clients for you. And there's a specific way to do this that gets people engaged with you at a high level, that gets all your joint venture partners poking and playing with each other to see who can move up the leaderboard the most, to send you more leads and prospects, to send you more sales, that really supports people in serving and supporting you at the highest level, so that you can earn tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of dollars in your online launches and promotions, sharing your message, leveraging the power of joint ventures. So you're going to learn all of those things. You're going to learn different launch and promotion structures that work at the highest level for online marketing and having other people promote you. You're going to learn product structure, so how to create and craft your product in a way that your target market actually wants it and is willing to invest for it. So what does it look like mechanically? You're going to learn a copywriting framework for your sales page and your video scripts that has people engaged in what it is that you have to offer and taking action and clicking that button to give you their credit card information and make the investment to work with you in your product or program or whatever you're offering. So at JVology Live, you're going to learn everything that you need to know to be successful with joint ventures. No matter if you're just starting out and don't have an email list or a hot product to sell, you're going to learn exactly how to do it. We're going to step you through the entire process from A to Z to be really successful with joint ventures. And even if you're already doing joint ventures and you want to learn how to connect with more JV partners, how to connect with them on a deeper level and build more meaningful relationships and engage more support, how to structure your commissions in a more strategic way for leverage, and how to craft a really amazing JV promotion that gets your JV partners to follow through on what they say, to email for you, to follow through, and to get in that co-opetition experience where everybody's supporting you, then this is going to support you as well. So JVology Live, it's a 3-day event. There's going to be tons of networking, tons of little parties that we're throwing, lots of connections with amazing people who are in the room, and very valuable content that will support you in integrating joint ventures into your business so that you can leverage the power of profitable partnerships and get access to an already existing audience of people who want your stuff, they just don't know about you yet. So that you can add thousands, tens of thousands of people to your email list in a matter of weeks and enroll 10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000 new people into your products and programs so that you can share your message in a bigger way, create a bigger impact, serve and support more people, and put more money in your bank account to drive your business and your lifestyle forward. So I'd love to have you at JVology Live. You can get all the details by clicking the button below this, and that we have a special offer on right now that's available for a limited time. So if you really want to create a bigger impact in the world, you want to serve more people, get your message out there in a bigger way, and earn more money in the process, and do it in a way that you can do it just by building some really powerful relationships with a few people, rather than figuring out Facebook ads and spending tens of thousands or $100,000 on marketing, then I encourage you to come join us at JVology Live, because when you do, you will master the art and science of profitable partnerships. You'll learn everything you need to know about joint ventures and how to implement them in your business quickly so you can share your message, make more money, and create a bigger impact in the world. So click the button below. I hope to see you at the event.